So I'm gonna need to start about 72.
What? 72 hours a week? Because we offer overtime. I mean, we can get you those hours.
Those 70K to start.
We think you're overqualified for the position that you're applying for. I just need a job. You need someone to work here, and you're saying that I don't qualify or I'm over your standard of the person you're looking for? I think that's cap. All right, let's do this. So, the job market is obviously in flux because we're kind of in some sort of mini recession or whatever they try to say.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of people who are trying to find jobs. Mm-hmm. And a lot of these kids coming out of college with either their master's or doctorate or whatever, getting turned away because they're being told that they're overqualified for a position.
Yes. Well, there's a big issue that I work around people. You probably work around people. The MBAs, bachelor's degrees.
Right.
All facets, literature, English, whatever they are. And here they are working same job as me, not making any more money than I am.
And that's if they can get the job.
Yes, yeah, if they can. And all these years of schooling, all this debt. And, and you always ask them, what are you doing here? You went to school.
Right.
And most of the same answers you get. I'm overqualified. I can't receive the compensation that I deserve, or nothing's available in what the degree I'm taking. They have a degree in something and they're not doing anything with that said degree.
Yeah.
In the job market.
Which is the problem with college. But I think the biggest and most disrespectful thing is if you are applying for a job, say it's an entry-level job, let's say it's retail.
Okay.
And you get turned away. Okay, you're applying, you have a
interview.
A master's degree, and they turn you away saying that we think you're overqualified for the position that you're applying for. I just need a job. You need someone to work here, and you're saying that I don't qualify or I'm over your standard of the person you're looking for. I think that's cap.
I think so too. I could think part of it could be maybe a little insecurity, or they feel that or think that, okay, you've got all this accreditation, whatever school you went to, whatever. If I offer them entry-level pay, which is, okay, I don't know, 18, 19, 20, whatever bucks it is an hour, that's not enough.
Right.
Or they feel they're going to want to negotiate more. And then when you sit there and you think about it as the manager, this could take my job. They could make more money than me. And I think that's where it comes from. Sometimes too, is this person could potentially be real big competition. Ooh. Let me eliminate them right away. Look at you. You got that degree. You should go here, here, and here. You're way too good. So you gas you up to make you believe you're too good until you get that one person. You're right. Hey, look, I just need a job.
Right.
I don't care what it starts at. I will work from my ground all the way up.
Now, say I have this college debt I need to pay for, exactly. And it's not going to pay for itself.
Exactly.
So.
But they don't count on somebody like that. They expect people to use that and push that in your face. Well, I'm doctor, whatever. And you're right. You are a doctor. You don't need to be here. It's Walmart. You better than Walmart.
But you could put doctor on my name tag.
Could you imagine a doctor checking you out? Dr. Lloyd, what is that a thing? Like, hey man, I gotta pay bills too. But I think that could be an issue. Think about that. This person could potentially, because think about it. You hire this person on. This person is good at what they do, great at what they do.
Right.
On top of having all this, accreditation experience and whatever else they got. Now they're like, you know what? Dave you hired last week? He ain't too bad. He's all right. He showed up 2 minutes late. I'm not one to keep track of that. It's kind of my job as a manager.
Dave.
But how do you think about management? He's been here a week. He's been here. So think that's what it is people are fearful of competition. So let me ask out somebody who could be potentially a competitor. Because I got an easy gig.
Yeah.
I got a good thing going on here. I don't want to have to perform better.
Right.
I don't want to have to stop doing the bare minimum.
Well, there are good companies out there, like the company I'm with now. There's a hierarchy to it, so you can't just go there and then 2 weeks later become a manager. You have to become a supervisor and then become.
And that's good.
You got to go through the hierarchy and levels of things in order to be prestigious.
Okay, so does experience, like say you been with the company 6, 7, 8 years, that still plays a part, though. If you have experience, will they pick up experience over degree? So say this person comes in and they're going for the same position you are, but you've been with the company 8 to 10 years.
Yeah. So usually the positions that are usually posted will go to people who, or show the interest, people who are in the company already. They're going to have advantage because they know the system, they have the experience, and if they want to go for it, usually they're going to have the priority than someone who is coming in off the street.
Well, certain companies, I'm not going to throw them out there, some put more emphasis on external hiring rather than internally hiring people.
Which is trash.
So that's good that your company does that.
I think it should definitely be an internal facet, because then you have people who know the system who are going to be able to work more efficiently. You don't have to spend as much money on training and all this other stuff.
Absolutely. They know the culture. They already know most of your policies, procedures. The feeling of upward mobility. People see that people they knew were doing something.
Right.
Now you've got stories throughout. Oh, yeah, this person did this and this, and it makes people sound more remarkable that way, that they were able to work. This dude was sweeping trash cans. Look at him now. Or this person started as cashier.
There is no way a dude off the street with a master's degree is going to be overqualified than someone who has been working for a company for 10 years for a promotion or position in higher management or whatever. So overqualifications is 100% trash.
So it's just a kind of an easy cop. So would you say not only from the employer point of view, but what about the individual that says they've been looking for jobs and no one's hiring them?
Well, that's the thing. It's like when you come out of college, you're usually looking for jobs that pertain to the particular field that you study.
That's what you should do, yeah.
But if you look at the percentages of how many people actually work in the fields that they studied for, it's very, very low.
It is. It doesn't correlate.
So it comes down to humbling yourself. It's like, all right, you've been in college for X amount of years. You either have debt or you don't. Most people have debt. I need to start chipping away at this debt. So in order to do that, then I need to find something that's going to have to work for starting to chip away at this milestone. Eventually, I'm not saying you can't find something, or even within a company, figure out a way to create a position that pertains to what you studied. But I'm saying starting out, that shouldn't be your lead expectation. You're not going to go there and be like, all right, yep, I want to be CEO.
Yeah, you're not Robert California. You just don't do that. You don't go for a regional manager and become the CEO.
Right.
It doesn't happen in real life like that.
Right. Now, I've seen a lot of people starting to go the whole entrepreneur route, which I'm all for that. I'm all for people building up businesses and trying to, capitalism. It's great. When you're going into another company, it's just, you got to lower your expectations. And then as companies hiring people off the street, I feel like they should take in consideration that you need to fill a position. This person's applying and they have all the things that you're looking for, except that degree, that's kind of above our standard. So I think a lot of people are starting to take degrees off of their resumes, actually.
So maybe as a person who's putting it in, you have a degree, and there should be a certain level of humbleness. Because people automatically, when you see that degree or whatever, they assume that you're going to want more compensation.
Right.
So, and then you tell them this is what you want for compensation. And it's negotiable, and some of these companies aren't even willing to do that. They just ask you as soon as they see that. No, they're not even going to do that because, like I said, they feel like either you could take their position or they're not going to be able to compensate you. So why waste your time? Why waste their time? Bring you in for an interview or any of that? Run through the whole gamut of things when they could be talking to 2, 3, or 4 other people.
That's why you make them make the first offer. You make them make the first offer, and then you kind of go from there. But I'm not saying you should go crazy from there.
So I'm going to need to start about 72.
What? 72 hours a week? Because we offer overtime. I mean, we can get you those hours.
Those 70K to start. It's been nice talking to you.
Like, dude, you are a cash... No.
So I think there should be a level of groundness and ground yourself in understanding that you may have to grind up like a video game. You want to level up, build the experience points, and get yourself up. That's
not everybody has a Game Shark, so
exactly. So there's no cheats included. So, but I think that is something to consider. If you are going to pursue a degree, is it in the field that you could do something with? Possibly, if there's going to be a need for it. And like you said, you could outsource yourself. Go work within this company. Okay, just because there's not positions here in this state or at this location,
right?
Put your resume on there. They have recruiters all the time. Hey, you would be perfect in Cincinnati. You would be perfect in
LinkedIn. Really good website.
There you go. And it's professional. There you go. Perfect. So then it creates other but just because a no is not a denial. It's just not yet. And I think that's what people aren't willing to deal with. It's the fact that they don't like no. Right. They don't like to be told you're gonna have to wait. As much as people talk about children, we sometimes keep those childlike tendencies like that. Yeah. And we should not. Like just because somebody's denying you right now, it's just a delay for something better to come.
But I would much rather have someone with a master's degree flipping burgers at McDonald's than some of these kids because I feel like I'd get better service that way. Honestly.
You're probably right. Probably right. But they want $20 an hour. And
yeah,
they leave the onions on the burger you told them to just take off. So
I mean, I don't know. I guess work ethic can come in a different, I don't know. With that said, what do you guys think? Make sure to leave a comment down below. Let's talk about overqualifications. Is that a problem?
Is it a concern? Is it an issue? Let us know.
Yep. My name is Malcolm Eugene. Make sure you subscribe, like, and comment, like I said. And
Will Robertson, we're out.
Your outro.